All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 2 of this Will Cheese Fail Cold Cast Marathon. And last game, the cheese succeeded.
Oh.
When cheese succeeds.
It does it, which is rare. Honest to God, that's actually pretty rare.
Yeah, it's happened, I don't know, it's probably happened like 10, 20 times over the years.
Yeah, well, you think about the fact that we've casted, 3,000 games of StarCraft, and many of those were a cheese fail.
Yeah.
It's not very many people sending in those victories, but it happened.
Yep.
And usually when it happens, it means they pulled off some really crazy cheese. That dude just straight up sent in a successful cannon rush.
He did.
He wasn't even going for anything special, nothing fancy. He just kind of went for it. But that's okay. We're on to the next game. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
What I want you to do, for old time's sake, is I want you to hit me up with that classic noise, and then for no apparent reason, I need like 5 to 7 seconds specifically of the old epic music.
Okay.
Yeah. It's classic.
So classic.
Man, we used to do that every third game of
You know,
StarCraft.
I'm feeling like today might be an emotional day for me, Adam.
A little emotional?
It might be a little emotional for me today.
Tugging at the heartstrings.
It might be tugging at the heartstrings for me today, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I can't say I blame you.
But
hey.
anyway, up top here we have a Baccarino. Baccarunia? Why does that sound so familiar?
No, there is a guy from your chat called Baccarino or something along those lines. It's my chat as well, but this guy is Bonkaroonie.
Bonkaroonie.
Yeah.
And down here we have some monoxide. All right, so yeah, we got a TVP here on what is this? Ship. Fuck! It's been so. Oh God, what is this? I'm not even gonna look at chat. I know this one.
Okay.
Is it not Daybreak? Is it? No, it's not Daybreak. It's ship station or crash station or rip station. Now I'm looking at chat. Somebody's gonna say it. Fuck, it's been so long. I'm so out of the loop, man. Such an amateur.
You know what it is, bro?
What is it?
It's Shattered Temple.
That's not Shattered Temple. Daybreak. Yes, there it is. I knew it.
Daybreak.
I knew it.
Yep.
It was one of my favorite maps. This guy's proxy roboing right now. Proxy roboing.
That's brave.
He's getting out of fast immortal.
Not only is he playing proxy roboing, he's proxy roboing an immortal.
And I'm pretty sure that this is a high-level game as well.
And he's also supply blocked. So, I mean, everything is going up, his way. He's locking up that, what is that? What's an immortal these days? 250? 250? So he's just locking up 250 minerals for no reason. Just fuck it.
There it is.
Putting away in a long-term GIC.
And he's getting 2% return on that GIC, and he's got to lock it up for 4 years.
And inflation is 2.3.
Yeah, straight up. Get fucked. We're getting old, dude. We just made a GIC fucking joke, bro.
Jesus!
Huh? 30-year-old fuck.
Next we're going to be talking about prune juice and wrinkles.
I haven't shit in a week.
Prostate's acting up again. Can't piss.
Goddamn hemorrhoids. Couldn't sit for a week.
Where's my walker?
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, it happens.
All right, Bonkarino. Oh my God, Stutter stepping in with these Marines.
Don't
the
worry,
stalker
bro.
goes down.
There's an immortal on the field. Don't worry about it.
There
it's
is
fine.
an immortal on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna want it. Don't lose this. Don't, for the love of Christ.
I was gonna say it only takes about that many Marines to take an immortal out, so he needs to be pretty careful. Otherwise, that return, that ROI is about to go all the way DOWN, if you know what I'm saying, and quickly.
Okay, well, this is a flat-out cheese. Like, this is an all-in proxy immortal, 3 gates in behind it. This is as all-in as it gets. Immortals are great for... Oh, nice micro there with this immortal. He's focus firing down on that, but it's not going to do anything. He's better off just attacking these Marines. He manages to pick off a few of them. Long warp cycles. What you want to do here is you want to take your 3rd or maybe even drop a 4th gateway just right there, just so you can have the warp-in times. Trust me, these warp-in times will screw the whole timing up of this build. and
you're
it'll
better
be
off,
a bad time.
You're better off not building that one extra stalker so that you can build that gateway so that the future stalkers build in, what is the warping time with the...
It's like 10 seconds for a regular, and then it's like 16 seconds or some shit for a fucking...
Take a nap.
It's just too much time.
Go nappy nap.
Or, I don't even know at this point. Dude, I'm so out of the loop with StarCraft that all these, like...
Dude, at this point, you could just make some shit up and half the people watching wouldn't know any better anyway.
Yeah.
They'll be like those two guys in chat arguing about it for like the next friggin', 5-10 paragraphs.
Yeah. I actually think it's something like 6 seconds or 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty
and then
short.
it's like 16 or 13 or 16
shittier.
or some shit. I don't know. It's too long.
It's bad.
But basically what you want to do is you want to not get this third gate in your base. You just want to put your third gate here. And of course, you're going to have that forward pylon in your mothership core to be able to use overcharge in case those Marines come in at you to try and kill off the stuff. He made a big problem here when those Marines pushed up and almost killed his mothership core, and he was forced to use off a time warp. And so there goes his energy for another overcharge. So at this point, get fucked. At this point, he should have had at least enough for 2 overcharges, and he would have been fine here, but he made some early mistakes, and now it's costing him.
Yep, and you know what else cost him? That siege tank on the edge of his firing range, taking out that immortal at the last possible second. That actually hurt me a little bit on the inside.
I like this little drop here. He's just, kind of keeping him busy. He is getting an expansion in behind here. And I wouldn't say we have a complete reset. Monoxide is ahead. The Terran is already on 2 base. He's got 2 orbital commands. We take a look at the SCVs to probe difference, 25 to 23. Wow, actually, I was expecting more SCVs, so he must have lost quite a bit in that engagement repairing or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But he does have those mules, so I mean, you can still see the income difference here. 1,300 to about 1,000. It will pick up a little bit now that these probes are over here on the natural. But this is not a reset. Monoxide has the tech advantage. He's got the siege tank. He's still got a couple of bunkers, of
but
course.
he doesn't have any gas.
No, he doesn't have any gas.
He is not actually collecting at all.
Yeah, and that was because of that little drop. So that drop did a lot more damage than what was intended here.
He's either never put any on there to begin with, or he's never bothered to replace them. He's just had no gas coming through. So.
Oh my God, dude! 1 second away, and that DT would have been able to kill everything here.
Yep. A little close. He's gonna warp in another couple here and try to keep busy.
He's the focus down on this. What is he doing? Kill it! There you go. But 1 DT gets off. He's almost got enough for a scan. He's at 46.
Just don't stand right here. Just don't. You've only got to wait a couple of seconds here.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Scan.
Just run away from that scan. Run away from that. Please don't lose that. That'd be really. Oh my God, dude.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh, get wrecked.
Run away from the scan, dude. Oh, he's gonna get caught there. This one here, this was a massive mistake.
Well, he honestly, Monoxide kind of fucked up that scan, like hard.
Yeah.
He didn't give himself the maximum range at all. If he had landed that directly over top of his command center, that gives him the most range. He planted that over in China.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure that DT was just going to have a nice little stroll outside of the communist walls and hang out there for a bit, but he didn't. He got wrecked, and now he can't get in.
Yeah, that was bad, dude.
That was his last hurrah.
If only he kept that 1 DT alive, how much more damage he could have done. It would have been game changing, and now.
The Liberators are out, bro. I saw one somewhere.
Yeah, there it is, and he's going to be planting his ass right behind. Look at this. He's already got it queued up, ready to
he knows where the freedom needs to be.
Pump the tits in him, and there's really not much that this guy has in terms of tech that can really stop this.
No.
Nothing. Especially when a second
nothing.
Liberator comes out. I mean, what is he going to use? These 3 Stalkers? This 1 Liberator will take out these Stalkers, no problem. There's no pylon back here for an overcharge,
there
nothing.
He goes. Setting up shop. Deliver the freedom.
Now, he will be able to get a Stalker, right here. We'll be able to slowly kill off some of this Liberator, but if he can get a second Lib over here and put another one here, this will be a bad time for him. Even if he controls these Stalkers incorrectly and takes hits for no reason. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there goes 1 Stalker.
And
he's going to have to unsiege this. You don't want to just give away this Liberator.
Don't do it, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Is this just like the Costco free samples club today? Is that what's happening right now?
So, dude.
Are they just handing that shit out like little cheesy fucking crackers and hummus that's been out in the open for 7 hours now?
Oh my goodness.
Is that what we're getting?
That's what we got.
It don't matter. I'm still eating that hummus.
Okay, well, now we've kind of have a sort of a standoff. There's no way that blue is going to be able to rush in there
now
without medevacs.
What's our income looking like now, Mr. Black?
It's relatively the same.
Yeah, with mules, you're looking at basically identical. So we're at a good old-fashioned reset at the 10-minute mark.
Yep.
So at this point, now it's really about scouting and seeing which tech tree the gentlemen go, and we're back to a regular old game of StarCraft.
Yeah, it was.
Which seems like a good time.
Well, he's moving out.
To not announce anything.
He's moving out, Adam.
Get fucked.
He's moving out.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, he can take out the third. This is a good timing for the third, for sure. No, this is good timing for the third and HOTS. Third base in Legacy of the Void is what, like -5 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, in most cases, you can, depending on what you're up against, like you can get a third,
like 6 minutes in.
Yeah, right away, if you want. Yeah,
crazy.
How aggressive you want to get with it. But I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of fighting going on here at the start of this game. So.
Oh yeah, no, it puts it back for sure. But
a lot of action.
Even still, this was a wise move. It wasn't even up yet, but he's gonna shut down anything there. You know, he was hoping that there was a third there for sure. He's gonna push up here. This is actually, the force fields will make the difference here.
Yeah,
if they happen.
I don't even know if he can fight this. He's gonna have to re-engage here. He needs high temps. He needs to get. Oh, he's getting out DTs, so those DTs might actually be the saving grace if he doesn't notice it. He needs to get these DTs to kill off that tank.
Nope, they're gone.
He's losing a lot of probes here, but it looks like he'll be able to defend this. Some decent micro from our Protoss player, getting out of the range of that tank, and just as I said that, it ended up blowing up that last immortal.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No forward pylons here, unfortunately. He's just going to only be able to chuck down a time warp.
Jeff, if you put a pylon in that back bottom right corner, right below that gas,
here,
that's got to be able to reach across
right
and
here.
do some damage. Yeah.
These DTs are just saving his ass. Just not enough scans. It doesn't matter at this point.
When in doubt, DT, bro. That's been the case for friggin' 6 years.
So, still 30 probes to 37. The Terran is moving up here. He's going to try and expand. Finally finds that Robo. And is going to chuck down his third himself. And he'll probably see a third go down for Bonkarino, or whatever his name, Bonkaroo. Oh, no, there's the third over here. I didn't even see that. Look at that. He's already on top of it. I like that. So that was good. And he's going to go over here with 2 Stalkers and a DT, which actually might do a little bit of damage. He does have scans. I mean, it's always good when you're burning off scans for instead of mules, especially when you're kind of this close.
Well, anytime you can get a Terran to waste a scan and not produce a mule, that's good. And he got rid of that SCV. Now he's going to shut down this. Not quite.
He just has a bad tendency of not running off when scans go. I don't know why. He just wants to stay there. I don't know. Maybe he's like, oh, the damage is done. I'll just
suck it up and lose his unit.
Yeah, it's not very smart.
Well, I mean, again, at this point, Protoss does have the third, but mules will make up for that in the short term. Long term, though, what's the mining situation of Monoxide's first 2 bases? How are we looking?
No, we're still all right.
No, we're still fine there. We're getting a little bit low in some spots. He can't take this base being delayed much longer though, for sure. Whereas the Protoss has already got himself up and settled. Toss, is that +3 or +2? +2 weapons en route. But he's not really producing anything right now. He's not producing probes. I say that and he builds 1. He's not producing really units. He's just getting his mothership core, and that's the show. So.
Now's the time.
Now's the time.
Now's the time. Go ahead, Adam.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've already figured this out. But LAGTV is finally taking the dive. We are producing, for you, a podcast.
Woo!
I know, that was exciting, isn't it?
Very exciting.
Super exciting. No, it is. It's awesome. It's technical alpha. You've already seen likely stuff on the left-hand side there cycling through throughout the last couple of casts. And for those of you on the live stream here, you've probably already seen some stuff as well. Some of you already knew that a podcast was coming, you just didn't know when. Well, today, as of this live stream, we are launching it completely. And you can go to the website, www.technicalalpha.audio. There's an entire Patreon page already set up. You can follow us at twitch.tv/technicalaudio as well, because every single one of these bad boys are going to be live streamed and free for everybody.
Woo! Free!
Get done on that hype. We'll have more to talk about that later on for the live stream, but for YouTube, you'll have links and everything else. But once again, you can go to the website and get pretty much all the information you could possibly need. So go and check it out. We're excited to bring that to you, and we can't wait to see how that goes. And the first I don't know if this video will be up by then. Probably will be. But the scheduled first cast, or the first podcast stream, is for the 17th of March. So it's coming up fast.
March 17th.
Speedy.
It will be every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
It is every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, until roughly 10. Somewhere around 2 hour long. But there will be lots of information posted, and again, you can get almost all of that on the website, the Patreon page, and everywhere else. So go and check it out, guys. Go forth! Many of you have been asking for this for a long time, and we're excited to bring it to you. And it's a new project for LAGTV that we've desperately wanted to get onto a new project in a long time. So
that was really underwhelming, Adam. You didn't sell that. You didn't sell that.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
You didn't sell it.
I'm running on about 3 hours of fucking sleep.
You didn't sell it, bro.
If you've got more
I'm so unexcited about this podcast right now. I almost feel like canceling the whole thing.
If you got it in you, you hype it up for me, bro. I was up until fucking like 5:30 in the morning trying to get this thing ready for fucking launch last night. I'm dead. I've been literally busting my nutsack for the last like 2 weeks straight trying to get this ready.
I'll talk about it more, but for the first time in a long time, we actually have a pretty sick game of StarCraft happening.
We should watch it.
This is actually a really dope game. I've been watching this as it's been going on, but basically there's been drops on both sides here. Both guys are harassing each other back and forth. And this just reminds me a lot of games that I've played against Terran, and it's just a struggle. You just got to keep dropping over and over and over again, using your Warp Prism as a way to make it so that the Terran army cannot be in one big death ball. You got to break up those death ball in 2 or 3 different, balls of mini death, and yet still defend the base. And it's very, very tough. The Monoxide has been doing a great job at dropping. Bonkaroo has been doing a great job at split pushing. He got rid of a lot of tanks here. He's keeping on the pressure onto the Terran, but at the same time, it looks like Terran got the better of Bonkaroo. If I'm even pronouncing that right, that name just
who fucking cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit? I don't give a shit.
Who cares? LAGTV's doing a fucking podcast.
There you go.
It's happening.
There you go.
6 years in the making.
There you go.
5 years of people asking us to put on a show and fuck the StarCraft and just talk for 2 hours straight about nonsense that nobody actually ever thought of until we sat down and did it without doing drugs.
There you go. See, I'm getting
free for fucking everybody.
Yes.
Weekly.
Yes.
Live stream to your home and mobile devices.
Yes. Yes.
Glorious.
So, yeah, oh my goodness. Look at the fights that are going on. I love the charge lots. You got one Archon in the back doing splash damage. The siege tanks are nice and split. One up top here doing some decent damage, but also splash damage on their own units. And the Terran got caught getting a 4th base, and now it's not looking good for a Terran player. This is really back and forth. Another drop. Ooh, a Doomsday drop over here. Wow. 16 Marines just pumping lead.
I'm not gonna lie, this game is fucking sick.
Pretty dope. It's a pretty dope game.
Pretty solid game.
Here goes his third. That third is going.
Outside of a couple of poor choices on both sides for throwing units away.
Goodness.
Oh no, this is bad news, Bears.
Oh,
the Archons are on the field. They're feeling awfully fucking powerful, Mr. Black.
Oh.
And they're choosing to take all that power out on that supply depot.
Seriously, go in here and just melt every one of these.
Just who needs to get rid of the SUVs? SUVs?
SUVs?
Yeah. Well. Like the one I didn't win on my Tim Hortons Cup. Just fuck Miss Cleo. Fraud.
There it is, Lola. These Archons are about to... Oh, no, he's just he's focusing right down
He's not about to do shit.
Oh, it's going to burn to death. Anyway, this Terran's dead. He's got this little pack here, and that's the show. Oh, he's also got these 2 medevacs, which is pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
Not a whole lot of energy left, though. Actually, no energy left at all. Man, that Archon was taking some heat. And look at this. 200 minerals, 100 minerals left there. Oh, my goodness.
Those Archons are the game changer right there.
Yeah, this right here is...
Yeah.
I mean, this can be scary as long as you get a certain wall and things. Basically, this is
choose your choke points wisely.
This is definitely Protoss's game to lose, but it can still go the other way if
he throws away, guys like that.
That too. But we still have a planetary fortress.
True.
That's huge.
True.
And we still have a command center here that has a bunch of energy for mules. Problem is, Red's only got this left. And sure, he's got minerals coming in, but if he doesn't move out really, like, now and kill off and get this army, time is of the essence. And Monoxide can win this game if he just prolongs this fight. Here we go. A good siege up there. A nice little stem. He needs to start stutter stepping back. He's doing that.
Back.
He's going to lose that siege tank. Manages to keep those medevacs alive. And he's going to lose everything here now.
You can't. Yeah, it's so hard to be able to break a wall of zealots, especially when they're upgraded. And they've got a pair of Archons behind him. That was not the choke point to do that at. He needed to be in his base.
Yeah.
He needed to wait for the Protoss to come to him, where he had a better shot at not having the zealots spread out and just spread out all that damage so easily. And unfortunately, on top of that, earlier on, he lost like 7 Marines he could have used in the medevac. He needed to have all of his units take it to the planetary fortress and just start over. I don't know why he didn't do that.
Yeah, I would have picked up my units with the medevacs and basically set up shop here and continued with the harassment with medevacs, and he probably would have been fine. At this point, Terran only needed to just make sure that Bonkaroo does not get a third. If he can just prolong the third indefinitely, that's the show. Because Monoxide, he's got what? Two bases, and all these SCVs doing literally nothing. That's all he needs to do is just hold off the third. That's what he's doing. He's going around making sure he doesn't have another base. And as long as he doesn't have another base, he should feel really confident that he's going to win this game. Even when there's an army like this still out on the map, this planetary fortress will do a whole lot of damage and some.
Does a lot of work. Yeah, he just put himself like behind. He had so many. He didn't have to rebuild all this shit. He didn't have to like spread his units out so thin. Like, he could have had so much more right now. And yet it doesn't seem to be mattering all that much because he seems to be managing everything pretty fine anyway. He's going to bring those SCVs with him to take probably back to that planetary, I would assume. And then once he's there and he's got some units, that Protoss is in some serious shit. He's going to have to pull out a miracle play.
Yeah, I just think Protoss loses this game. The only way of victory now is if he takes everything and he focuses down on this, and for some reason Monoxide does not repair.
Yeah.
And this is already becoming tricky because of these building placements. So here we go. If he doesn't focus down on that, it's over. He can't just let this.
And he can't even waltz in. This is actually really nice building right now.
There it is.
Got
there
everything
it is.
into a
I
choke.
thought he was going for it. Nope. See, he's repairing. He can't do shit here. He can't do shit here. This is where he's gonna throw.
There's even Stalkers still attacking that friggin' barracks up top and everything. There's no way you're gonna break that planetary with that many units. It's just not gonna happen.
He just sacrificed like 8 zealots for supply depots.
Some supply depots now. Credit to him, that does actually supply block the Terran.
So it doesn't change the fact that Bonkaroo has nothing. He has no minerals. I mean, listen, I'll trade supply depots for units at this state in the game any day.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I don't think he needed to lose as many of his units to do that as he did.
No.
But at the very least, he got him something. There goes another barracks.
At least now he's using his range with his stalkers to be able to pick off some things. But
yeah,
even still.
So from here, he can be annoying. I mean, I think the Protoss can still. I mean, I think he has enough going for him, or at least he had enough going for him that he could have relocated to start up another base and killed anything the Terran had, for the period of time that it would have required to get his economy going again.
Well, here's how he wins. This is the only outcome, and it might even be too late for this because he just doesn't have that much minerals going on.
Terran has a stroke.
Well, that's one of them.
Okay.
He needs to kill this off. He kills this off, and then he goes DT, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's quite that simple. There's no other command
centers.
centers.
At this point, especially after he went ahead and attacked the way he did last time into this planetary.
Yeah.
If he had taken all those units, saved up the minerals, went and made another base of his own, there's nothing that Terran could have produced to kill all of the Protoss' units by the time he had that Nexus up and collecting minerals again. There's just no way.
See, he doesn't even know this exists, and that was the problem. If he just would have went and killed this and went and got a few DTs, that was the show.
I think he's under the assumption that that's his only base.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
He doesn't see anything.
He'd be wise to start
Well,
dodging
he's
around.
gonna
He is
see.
now.
Yeah, he's gonna see it now.
Yeah,
He'll probably leave the game here shortly. That's pretty much gonna be the show. Shout outs to our sponsors here. We've got JORD 10% off using our promo code BOUS. And also Xsplit. We're streaming via Xsplit right now. And we also have an opportunity for you guys to win a bunch of swag from these guys.
Lots and lots of giveaway codes to be had.
Yep, in the description of this video, or if you're watching this on the stream, you can type an exclamation giveaway in the chat. Bot will post the link. You can follow that. And you can also sign up for the stream giveaway for some JORD gift cards, $150 by typing an exclamation JORD and signing up there as well. So that's what's going on. And also, Technical Alpha.
Yes.
We've got that.
We're sponsoring ourselves, Jeff.
Yeah, because it's just, we can.
We can.
We're paying ourselves nothing.
Yeah.
But
the deal was too good to pass up on.
It just was. It's just free shameless advertising. Free shameless advertising.
Shamelessly advertising yourself. Yeah, absolutely, guys. If you guys have been looking forward to a podcast from us for as long as many people have, then definitely go and check it out. It will be free for everybody. Podcast clips and full VODs will be released on the LAGTV YouTube channel. It will also be made available on SoundCloud. Certain Patreon levels will have access to higher quality audio and some other swag, as well as, you should go check out Patreon. We have some pretty cool stuff that you can get. But generally speaking, the podcast is free for the masses. Because we thought that would be the right way to go.
We'll show you.
We'll show you.
I'll show you in detail.
Jeff's going to give you the rundown.
I'm going to sell you on this.
Just get sold.
I'm going to sell you on this.
Jeff, I want to be fucking rock hard at the end of that sale.
You are going to be rock hard by the end of this.
Rock hard. I don't want no Viagra.
Oh,
I'm not that old yet.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Oh, permanent whiskey dick.
Oh well.
No whiskey required.
This is the show. I mean, this is a really good game of StarCraft.
It is
really good.
Like,
game
this
of
is really
StarCraft.
good. Like, there's not a lot to talk about in terms of what's actually happening here, but we've already talked about it in terms of jockeying for position. Interesting choice on the Hellions. But he's putting in the work.
There it is.
Wow, there it is.
There it is. There it is.
Bob's your uncle. Made it happen.
Woo!
That was a good game of StarCraft.
That was a great game of StarCraft, Adam. That was a wonderful, wonderful game of StarCraft.
I'm actually happy we got that game because it's rare that we actually have, decent games of StarCraft. Because, I mean, really what went wrong there in the entire game outside of some misplays with just throwing a couple of units away on both sides of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that's one of the most evenly matched games I've seen in a while for LAGTV. It's rare to get on the ladder at this, kind of stage and see it be so even. So that was good.
Yeah. Oh, it felt like that was like a Masters game. I don't know exactly what that was, but it felt Masters-ish.
It was good.
Yeah. Even had some elements of GM there. I was feeling it. I liked it.
Oh, Don Sparks, the first $5 pledge? Let's go!
Yo, somebody's already throwing money at us?
It's already happening, Jeff!
Oh, my goodness.
We got $5 split 3 ways!
Woo!
Woo!
I'm rich, bitch! All right, so...
Get it! Sell me!
All right, guys.
Sell me.
Let me get this webcam going now.
Sell me.
Let me what is this? The countdown? Ooh, Xsplit.
That's the countdown. The one that says webcam is the one with the webcam on it.
Oh, there we go. All right, guys.
Sell me.
Guys.
Mama Bouse's
right,
new favorite subscriber.
There we go. I'm going to turn that off for now. Guys, we have got a podcast coming.
It's happening.
We have got a podcast coming.
It's actually happening.
You guys have said for many years.
And we're not making that shit up. It's probably the most requested thing I've ever seen. It gets requested more than us doing StarCraft shit.
Straight up. And the shit is legit as almighty fuck. First off, guys, I want to show off our beautiful new Twitch page.
Oh.
There it is.
Fuck, look at that page.
And everybody's like, who is this brown guy here on the left?
Is he Mexican?
Look at this. We've got our own Twitch page.
Maybe Puerto Rican?
Did you link this thing up yet?
Oh shit.
Slacking.
I knew there'd be the one thing I'd forget.
You are fucking slacking.
As if there's not like 80,000 other ways for them to get to that page.
You fucking slacker.
You could actually just edit that. Probably. Actually, no.
No, I can't.
You can't. No,
I can't. You fucked up.
Rip. I fucked up. That's the one thing. I told Gabs when I went to bed last night. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something.
Yeah.
I've done everything else, but I know there's this one thing.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. You've talked about wanting a podcast, and if we're being 100% real with each other, y'all have not been watching that much StarCraft. You haven't been playing that much StarCraft, and probably a vast majority of you guys are watching this right now. Don't give a shit about StarCraft anymore.
No.
And y'all just are here
to listen to
us do what we do. And now, every Friday,
single Friday,
it's
for multiple hours.
It is marked off on my calendar. Shit is real. We will be going live on the Technical Alpha Twitch page, which you can find in the description of this YouTube video. If you're on the Twitch chat, I will post a link here. It will be all about games, video games, movies, and tech. We also have
those are what we're going to say are the official topics.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that tangents are the real only topic that LAGTV has. So we'll have some structure, but y'all know we're going to talk about like Peter North's shining cock at least once. Something stupid.
We will. And we are going to have a third guy on here. Some of you guys know who he is. Some of you guys don't. His name is PanicSwitched.
Affirmative action.
He has been a big supporter of LAGTV since day one, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Since we get any notoriety, he's been around. We have a few pillars in the LAGTV community. He was one of the first, some of the foundation of the success and the freedom that we had to be able to do what we do. We are good friends with him. I consider him a friend. And he's looking forward to getting on the podcast. We look forward to introducing him to you guys.
I slept with him once.
I went to New York, and I slept in his little penthouse, and
he's got soft hands. He's got soft hands.
But he's a cool dude. He's gonna bring another element to the podcast.
This is how I look at it, all right? You are this picture you've seen in front of you right now. This is how I described it.
Wait.
You don't see it. Now you do.
There we go.
Okay. This is a range, okay? On one end of the range, you've got the perfectly, like, straight as an arrow dude. That's the more serious guy in the entire group. In the middle, you've got me, where I'm going to go from serious to seriously retarded. I fall right in the middle of the scale. And then on the right-hand side, you've got full-blown, pure, not from concentrate, unadulterated retard.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
With our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. No, I don't know, but that's basically how it's going to be. You're going to have a lot of differing opinions on here, I imagine, and it will be good, and it will be entertaining for everybody involved, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So there's the Twitch. Make sure you guys go and follow us on Twitch. The first one is gonna be March 17th. This is going to be official. We do have other announcements to make. I don't think we're gonna make them today. Or at least that was the consensus of not saying what we were going to say today.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm actually a bit lost on what you're hinting at.
Well,
do you get a better job at hinting? Let's see if we can do this without anybody finding out what it is. What you got? You guys should probably do this really easily with the two monitors we're not using right now.
Oh, here. How about I just mute the mic? Yeah. So,
okay, yeah, no, that's not today.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not today. That's not today.
No.
But yeah, so Technical Alpha, make sure you guys go check it out. You can click on this little banner here. We'll take you to our website. Shout-outs to Adam, man. Adam's been putting in a lot of work. I gotta be honest. I am very excited for this project because Adam's excited about this project.
I'm ready.
All right. Usually, You know, I'm the one doing the pitches to Adam. I'm the one pushing things on Adam. Adam just kind of goes with the flow, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, let's do it." But this has been Adam's passion project. You know, I'm a very big part of it, but I gotta give him credit when it's due. He put in the fucking work. He made it happen, and it's gonna happen, and it's professional as fuck.
I didn't draw this shit though.
No, you didn't draw this shit.
I did the logo.
Yeah.
I didn't draw that though.
Yeah, we had an artist do that shit. But
I'm good. I'm not that good.
The shit is very fire. It's very dope. There's not even
all that shit's
look. You can even look at this.
No. That doesn't take. No, if you click on the subscribe button, that's blatantly in the middle of your screen.
Subscribe. There it is.
Oh
my god.
Look at. Oh shit!
What the
$114 already. Oh shit!
Do we play the announcement?
Oh,
do we play?
Full screen that shit. Let's go.
When life gives you lemons.
Come on! Fuck!
Son of a bitch! This is some really bad acting. You tell life to fuck off and make a podcast.
Easy assembly, my ass. God.
This summer. They'll probably have this all figured out. Probably. Technical Alpha. Technical Alpha. Technical Alpha. What the fuck are we doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Now go to the website. I got an Easter egg for you, bro.
Say what?
Got an Easter egg for you. On this screen right now, I want to see if you can find it. Where's the Easter egg?
I know where it's at.
Oh, you know? Oh, yeah, I already told you.
I know where it's at.
Oh, it's right. It's right there.
Woo!
Oh, it's the sickest fucking podcast music ever.
It's the Technical Alpha theme music.
That's right.
And it's hidden.
Fire.
Technical Alpha. Technical Alpha. Subscribe now on the motherfucking Patreon, bitch.
Where's that fucking ball?
Alright, turn this on. Let's click it again.
Click it
there we
again,
go.
you're
Okay,
good. Yeah,
click
you're
that.
good.
And turn off the auto tune here. One second. So yeah, there it is, man. Shit is professional as fuck. This will be available on Patreon, SoundCloud,
Patreon, YouTube, and clips, and the full VOD, because every one of them are going to be live streamed. If you subscribe at I think $10 and higher, you get access to a.
Yeah, let's go through these. This is gonna be a long video.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
And we'll make another video because we do have some other things that we do want to announce and stuff that'll be for a more appropriate time. But yeah. So let's go through here. You'll be able to read all this stuff. We've got pretty ridiculous stretch goals. We got some cool things that we'd like to see.
I don't think it's that ridiculous.
No, I think it's pretty much ridiculous. Hey,
refresh that page, bro. I want to see if it happened.
Oh shit! We're at $204 already.
What the fuck?
6 Patreons.
6 people, $204. Somebody went deep on the 100.
Somebody went fucking balls deep.
It's Simon.
All right. It's probably Simon. It's probably Simon.
Simon or Fricey, one or the other. I'm calling it right now.
All right. So here you go. Adam, do you want to go through?
I'll go through the rewards real quick. Even though they can read this, I'll just read it out for them like this is like an audio book. So basically, guys, like I said, all of this is free.
Yep.
Pretty much. Like as far as the podcast goes, it's all free. But if you want to support the podcast and help us continue to grow it and do it long term and actually, like you'll see here, eat solid foods on a more regular basis, then you can come to the Patreon and you can subscribe here. We'll eventually be able as well to subscribe on the Twitch channel, of course. But this is the main kind of driver for that subscription money. So at $5. You're going to get access to the Technical Alpha Patreon RSS feed for use in your favorite podcast app. So if you're an avid podcast listener, you probably already know what that is. If you aren't, there are loads of apps out there that will kind of bring all of your podcasts into one app and display it for you with an RSS feed. When you subscribe here towards the top, Jeff, if you scroll up just a shade, basically somewhere between become a patron or even it might even replace that button, I can't remember, towards the top and the Facebook share, there will be a link there basically that has your RSS feed thing. You'll be able to plug it in, and every time we release the audio on Patreon, it will be automatically sent to you, RSS feed to your applications.
Yep.
So you'll have access to that. Claim a spot on your for your name on the wall, Patreon wall on the website, which if you just scroll down here real quick, it's
be right
empty
here
at the moment. But this will be filled up with names of varying sizes based on your Patreon level. Your contribution. And if you want to opt out of that, you can, of course, do so. And when you subscribe on Patreon, you're going to get a thank you email, and there it will show you where you can message me personally in order to request not having your name there if you don't want to. Moving on up. You got the QA team now, bud. You're part of the...
We already got one Patreon there.
We do. One Patreon at the $10. So at this level, you're going to get things a little pretty. You're getting a set of Technical Alpha logo stickers. I don't know if that's going to be one or two yet. We haven't worked that out because we haven't printed them. But basically, the logo that you're seeing there, the tape deck, it's actually a Game Boy cartridge that I turned into a tape deck at the top and everything. That thing right there. That is the sticker you're going to get. They're going to be relatively sizable stickers. You'll be able to adorn whatever you want with that sticker. You're also going to, at the $10 tier, have access to the higher quality audio download. I haven't decided how high quality it's going to be for file size reasons, but it will be at least twice the bit rate of the actual podcast. So it will be between 128 and 320 kbs, somewhere in there. It'll be real good sounding. You can bet your life on it. That will come in the form of a link sent to your email. And then you get everything from the previous tier as well. Moving on. We're now at the pre-order stage, Jeff.
Oh.
Your friends say you're crazy for doing it, but you did it anyway because what do they know? Duke Nukem Forever will be awesome!
Huh.
You know, there were some people out there that did that shit and then hated themselves for doing it. Your name is now featured even more prominently on the website. So you go from like a size 6 font to like a size 8, because I don't know how much room we're going to have there. Yep. All across that bridge when we get to it. And this can also grow. It'll go further down the page. But you're going to get not only the Technical Alpha logo, but you're also going to get individual stickers for each one of our main characters that you're seeing there at the top of that, right there. So you'll get the Mexican, the white guy, and Jeff.
It's not even Mexican.
No, I know he's not even Mexican. I know. I'm just fucking with him. So yeah, no, you're going to get one of Tabin, myself, and Jeff in sticker form. They're a little bit bigger than what you're seeing there. But we also might just have them of our heads. I don't know. We haven't printed them yet, but they will be basically that as well. Like I said, the logo that you get in the previous tiers, and everything from the previous tier. Moving on, collector's edition, Jeff.
Oh.
Now we're talking about that Skyrim dragon.
Oh,
talking about that weird RC car that you got.
This is one of the my favorite, that in the $100 one, not only because it's expensive and I get paid,
you get some fun stuff in here.
Yeah, it's dope.
You get some fun stuff in here. So this is actually limited to 25 people.
Yep.
So you're gonna be in an exclusive ass club of 25 people at this tier. You've already called in sick for the next 5 days. Nothing you can do about that moose flu aside from maybe gaming some gaming therapy. Sad, really. Now, where to put that statue? Where did you put your statues? In a box somewhere? Probably.
My statues?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. They're in a box.
Who actually wants to display that shit?
Huh.
This is the big one. This is the one that you're gonna want to have. Have Jeff hit you up with that noise. You are going to be able to request a noise from Jeff to hit you up with, and we're going to send you that audio file for whatever you want to use it for. I don't know if that's,
an alarm clock,
a ringtone, a text message.
A text. You want to, give it to your friend that maybe likes LAGTV, or you just...
Anything.
Yeah. Anything, any kind of noise that you guys can try and make me say, I am going to record it for you. We wanted to keep that LAGTV tradition alive. And we had Adam had a different idea, and I was like, you know what? Let's take it to another level. Let's get these guys to tell me what to say, and then I send that out to them. So
exactly,
that's going to be pretty dope.
FLAC audio. Yeah, 2-hour-long FLAC audio. No big deal. Just upload that 3 gigabyte fucking file. No big deal. So yeah, that's a pretty dope. Hit me up with that noise.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're going to get access to the as of yet to be released. The art will be done this weekend, early this week, and then you'll be able to see it at the $100 tier header, but it's not there yet. The Technical Alpha sellout stickers.
They're pretty sellout.
It's going to be pretty sellout. You'll also get the stickers that you're seeing above. I actually have to edit this, I think, a little bit, where you're going to get these alternate ones. Jeff as a DBZ character, me as, I guess, I'm Bob Ross, and Panic as Panic with aviators. And a beard.
And Murica.
And a beard, Murica. But yeah, so you're going to get those, plus a sellout sticker, plus the logo sticker, all the stuff from the previous tiers, all of that stuff. Oh no, I don't have to edit it because it's in the next thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from the previous tier. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. You get all of that stuff. Next up, Jeff.
Yep.
Finally, for the 2 people who have already fucking done the $100 executive producer.
Thank you, whoever that was.
Sweet Jesus have mercy.
Yeah, wow.
You're that legendary fan that wants to see that the magic doesn't stop happening. You're a legend, and we can't thank you enough, but we'll try. We're going to shout you out at the end of every single podcast and profess our love for you. Whether you like that love or not, it's up to you, but you're going to get it one way or another.
Unless you don't want us to, of course. There's some
people you can opt out of that shit.
Yeah, some people that give and they don't want to.
You can opt out of any of that stuff for sure. Yeah. Again, that's going to be, you can just send the email that will be in the thank you message there. It's my email, so you'll be able to have that. You're going to be able to get a piece of our merchandise, whether that's a t-shirt or a sweater or whatever we come up with.
A mouse pad, whatever.
Whatever we come up with, once every, I think I have 4 months?
Yep.
So once every 4 months, you get one of those for free.
Mm-hmm.
We just straight up send you some shit that we've got.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want it, you can just let us know. But we're going to be willing once every 4 months to send you free merchandise. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be pretty sick. The first round, like I have here, the first round of merchandise is forthcoming because obviously we just launched this. We don't have anything to give you.
Exactly.
So if you're cool with just waiting a bit, you're going to get it anyway.
Yep.
Your name now punches people in the face on our website politely. Which means basically you're at like a 12-point font. You're bigger than everybody else. Again, you can opt out of that if you want. And then everything from the previous tiers, including the hit me up with that noise, the higher quality audio, all the stickers, everything that we have, you basically get at that. And that's capped out at 10 people, 2 of which are already taken. So there you go. So that is the Patreon.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I already have this all filled out. You can click to go to the live stream.
You can also watch our VODs. It'll take you to a podcast. Now, what we wanted to do is we thought, we do have a YouTube page, but we wanted to make it as accessible as possible, and we also want as many people as possible to know about it. So what we decided to do is we're going to have the VODs up there so that you guys can watch. Once again, this is a free podcast. I know we did a lot of selling there, and this is literally you guys. We have never in the history of LAGTV tried to sell you anything other than, plugging a sponsor. We've never tried to outsource any type of funding for ourselves from the community. This is a very big passion project for us, but it is free, guys. So please do not feel the need that, if you're not paying to get in here, that you're missing out on stuff. We just wanted to add some extra things for those that want to support and want to watch this thing grow. We got some cool stretch goals too that we're going to tell you guys about.
Yep.
But it is free. And with that being said, you'll be able to watch the podcast on the Twitch every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It will be on time every time. This won't be like a random StarCraft thing. I'll be streaming all day, then hosting the channel and going right into it. So that'll be my Friday. So we'll be there. Also, you'll be able to watch all the VODs. They get uploaded to YouTube. You can click on that playlist to directly go to them if you want to watch. But we also wanted to set it up so that if you guys are just listening to the audio, whether it's on SoundCloud or you are a Patreon and you've got the higher res stuff, you will not miss out on anything if you're not watching the video feed. We won't have things popping up on the screen. There won't be. We want your experience to be the exact same experience that would be somebody watching it on Twitch or just listening to it on your iPhone or whatever the case may be. We are looking to get into iTunes.
It will happen.
It will happen.
We just don't have a time frame for it yet.
But it is going to happen. So there's that. Also, if you are a sub, you'll be able to watch the past broadcasts as well. It'll just be a small perk for the subs there. But once again, it will be available right away on YouTube. Also, if you don't have time to watch a 2-hour podcast, we will be posting up heated discussions and clips from the podcast up on LAGTV, where you'll be able to just watch maybe an 8-minute clip, a 15-minute clip, or a 30-minute discussion, whatever we feel would be great for you guys to watch in case you're crunched on time. I know I do watch 3 podcasts myself. I listen to a podcast every day. Sometimes my days are busy. I don't have time, or I wake up late. So I noticed that some of the podcasts that I listen and watch, they post up little clips, and it allows me to at least get a piece of that podcast, because the moment you start to fall behind, you fall behind. Fortunately, this is just once a week right now. So It's not like it's a daily thing where there's 10 hours of content each week. It's going to be 2 hours. So I think falling behind won't be a big of an issue. If you don't hear it right on Friday, you can listen on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or whatever. But we'll have the clips up for you guys. Let's get into the stretch goals, and then let's continue on with the games.
Yeah, and then we continue on with the games. So the 2 stretch goals that we have right now are far-flung as shit. But we made it that way because we know our community. And I was a little bit afraid that we'd smash some lower hanging fruit if we weren't careful. So the 2 that we have are pretty reasonable in terms of what they are as far as content goes, and I think they're pretty fun. And I'm sure 6 years from now we'll eventually hit these goals. But the first one is for $7,500 if Patreon ever hits that amount. Essentially,
I'll have a small stroke.
We'll have a small stroke. We might even do it live for you so you can watch the whole thing. $258
already. We didn't even post up any content yet. Oh.
But you guys are fucking amazing. But we're going to do movie commentaries. We are going to choose random movies, old movies, new movies, shit movies, good movies. It doesn't matter. We'll watch movies. And we're going to do commentary over them. We're going to record the commentary. We're not going to stream this, obviously. It'll be one of the things that we can't really stream for, I think, perfectly obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But for those Patreon members, you will then have, not just Patreon members, but everybody will have access to the link for the commentaries, and then all you have to do is line it up with the movie. You get the movie yourself, and you'll have our video commentary over top of these movies, which is a pretty popular thing other people have done. I thought it was a cool idea, so I snagged that. I came up with it, but I didn't. Not a chance in fuck.
Let's go.
But it's a pretty cool idea. I think that would be kind of fun to do, and I'm sure we'd be able to have some fun with it. The next goal, which is just in the next universe. If we hit this, we're not just going to have a stroke. I think Jeff might actually go into full-blown cardiac arrest. At 15 grand. If this ever happens.
No, it's not. But yeah, we're
lengthening the podcasts, all of them, to 3 hours for every single episode. Because we all individually work full-time, the podcast, even though it's only technically once a week and for a couple of hours, that still builds up. And my time is worth about 4.5 cents. Jeff's and Panic's, wildly different scenarios. Both of those guys are very valuable for their time. So, the stretch goal is out there. If it happens, you get a way longer podcast. We'll
if that happens, I'm going full-time podcast.
Full-time,
Jesus
we're going to be getting
Christ.
all sorts of shit. It's going to happen. I know the community's got it in them.
I don't.
I know it's going to happen. Look, you downplaying it, but I know you guys have it in you. We're already at $258, Jeff.
That's pretty crazy.
$258.
But there it is, guys.
It
There it is. Technical Alpha. We're really excited. This is the next step in LAGTV. This is something we've been wanting to do a long time. The time is officially right to do it. We'll have some other things to announce as well. Probably we'll hear it relatively soon. But yeah, some really cool stuff happening, but we're really excited about this. We're excited to bring Panic on board as well. You guys will hopefully warm up to him very quickly, and we're just going to keep that same LAGTV feel that you guys have.
We're taking the one part of LAGTV that eventually came about that everybody watched us for, and by everybody I mean 90% of people, and condensing it into a product form that is now going to be more easily digestible, and I think probably just flat out better as a product. So I think it'll be good for everybody involved. I'm friggin' excited.
Yeah, and podcasts are on the come up, man. Like everybody's listening. Not everybody, but a lot of people are listening to podcasts these days.
Yeah,
it's just nice to be able to chuck it on while you're at the gym or you're driving to work, you're chilling in bed, whatever the case may be. It's just a good time. And once again, we're going to be focused on video games. I'm a huge movie buff. I go see movies every week. So there'll be some movie talk. There'll be some tech talk. Obviously, down the road, we would love to be able to get certain products that we could bring in and do unboxing and talk about those things. Have special guests that are within the gaming community and just unique things to make it interesting. And these will all be growing pains and different things as we see what works and what doesn't work. But we know what works, and that's Adam and I and what we do and the banter. I'm sure we're going to get in heated arguments.
Oh,
we'll have it.
It's gonna be fucking good.
It's gonna be pumped, dude.
Believe
I almost
me.
want to just do it now. It's
going to happen.
That's how pumped
well, you got
up I
until
am.
the 17th to prepare yourself.
That's
but
right.
once again, because some people are confused in Twitch chat, so I'll just before we end this, once again, yes, this is a podcast, but it's going to be live streamed, and that means that yes, you're going to see webcams of Jeff, myself, and Tabin. We're going to have our reactions for everything.
Yep.
And you're going to be able to see that on the live stream, on the VODs of the live stream, on the VODs that are going to be posted to YouTube.
Yep.
So unless you...
And it's free.
And it's free.
Free. So before
free
somebody...
$99.
Before somebody says some sellout bullshit...
It's literally...
It's free.
In fact, I'm $600 deep on paying for this to be free. So we're anti-sellout right now. So I'm real happy about that Patreon number right now because I get some of this cash back. But no, it's gonna be good. I'm so excited, dude. As a pro, I know not everybody uses Google Plus. It's like that weird. It's like LinkedIn. It's the freaking bastard child of the social media thing. We're gonna use it for some cool stuff because they have this list feature. I think they're called collections. So the last thing I want to check, just don't leave out Google Plus because at the very least, I think we're going to do some podcasting ideas around this. I have our top 10 movies and top 10 games from all three of us listed.
Whoa. I didn't see all this.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You going ham.
Dude, all the social media is done.
Woo!
Twitter,
so we click on the
Facebook.
Google Plus.
Click on that Google Plus.
There it is.
Those links are on like every page to get into any one of this.
So Adam's top 10 movies.
Top 10 movies.
Games.
Movies. And then you go, if you go to, well, you can go to view all there in the top right. And now all of them are there. So movies, games for both of us. Now these aren't like our, us trying to be objective. These are our subjective picks. So if you see some really random ass shit in here, they're like, how is that the greatest game of all time?
And we'll be talking about that.
That's what I mean
on the podcast.
There will be times where we sit down and be like, I think I might even make like one of the first podcasts. We're going to talk about some of these things.
Yeah,
some of these.
And we'll talk about all sorts of things. We'll be talking about streaming and and YouTube and our starts and our. We'll definitely get Tabin to really introduce himself and get you guys knowing who he is.
It'll be a good way.
And
to do
then
that.
Also in the spring and summer, as you guys can see, I collect a lot of retro video games. So I'll give you guys like a weekly update on what I picked up and if there's any gems there, talking about old school retro stuff. It's just gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
So go check it out. Link is in the description below. I know this was a really long video. What I'll probably do is just cut this like in half and make this like a separate video.
You do whatever you want to do, boo-boo.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up talking about this like 5 times today, just not at this length.
Yeah, no, not at this length
we'll
anymore.
Be here all day.
But yeah, so go check that out. If you're on YouTube, all the links will be in the description below of this video. Go check out the Patreon page. If you feel as though it's worth supporting, go do it. If you feel like you want to wait to see the product, totally understand. And for those that are already showing some love, we love you guys, and we look forward to it.
Absolutely.
on this next.
Play us out with that fucking fire track, bro.
I'm playing us out, bro.
Oh.